5시 31분이 막 지나는데 세상의 책도 좀 한 30분 빡세게 좀 읽겠습니다. Stick together. A simple lesson to build a stronger team. Tomorrow's words are consistency and hope. I'm going to be doing those for you so that you can focus on solving the stick challenge. Always day one, how the tech titans plan to stay on top forever. Never mind that the FBI eventually got into the phone via a third party, and that the legal case was dropped. The showdown was a defining moment for Cook. "2002 ways to cheer yourself up. Give yourself a little gift on holiday to cheer up your spirit." Surrounded by idiots. It's hard to say it depends, or I don't really know what to say. Just frustrated rest. Whatever the question, love is the answer. For better, for worse, the science of a good marriage. Chapter 2, Forsaking All Others, the Science of Commitment. If I get married, I want to be very married. But what is it that draws us to another person, fuels our desire for commitment, and motivates us to recite the marriage vow? The answer, of course, is love. It's perhaps the most essential factor in the biological equation of coupling, yet it's among the most complicated area of study in the science of human relationship. Strengths Finder. Rose. Psychologist, sometimes I look at my bowl of cereal in the morning and think about those hundreds of people who were involved in bringing me my bowl of cereal. The farmers in the field, the biochemist who made the pesticide, the warehouse workers at the food preparation plant, even the marketers who somehow persuaded me to buy this box of cereal and not a different one sitting next to it on the shelf. The 100 Simple Secrets of the Best Half of Life. Make your second half the best half. Listen to your favorite music. A song is so much more than sound to us. Pitch Perfect. How to say it right the first time every time. Try this option next time. Stressless. Jacobs reported results for the project for the first time at the July 2009 ISPNE conference in San Francisco. Keep the wolf from the door. To maintain oneself at a minimal level. To keep from starving, freezing, etc. A cliche. I don't make a lot of money, just enough to keep the wolf from the door. We have a small amount of money saved, hardly enough to keep the wolf from the door. Keep still, and hold still. Do not move. Hold still. I can't examine your ear if you are moving, said the doctor. Master of intimidation. One of legal men's best intimidation props is props. The certificate, which is usually prominently displayed on the wall just behind him, ideally about 6 inches above his head for easy client viewing. The certificate is commonly referred to in street parlance as low degree and is absolutely awesome to most clients. Little wonder, little wonder. After all, none other than the United States government stands squarely behind the certificate. A long, bright future, happiness, health, and financial security in an age of increased longevity. But this family tree had very broad branches spreading out along a horizontal plane because each generation contained a fairly large number of siblings and the cousins. Win. The key principles to take your business from ordinary to extraordinary. Measurable results is what investors and shareholders, as well as the consumers and employees, expect from partnership. The 5 a.m. miracle. Dominate your day before breakfast. Be a rock star at work. Grand goal number 2. Location and focused block of time each day, week, when you will work on this goal. The Daily Book of Positive Quotation. Corny but true. There is an element of truth in every idea that lasts long enough to be called corny. The younger we are, the more likely we are to dismiss the past as being old-fashioned and irrelevant. The older we are, the more likely we are to see wisdom and virtue in the good old days. Corny, corny. The mystery method, how to get beautiful women into the bed. That would be a lie. You can heal your life. Let her know she can rely on you to always be there, no matter what. There are items here too for people who have just lost a step or two. Catapult, spring seat that help you get up out of a chair, shovel and rake the handles specially designed so that you don't have to stoop. Automatic card sharpeners, indoor exercise equipment, lightweight iron and extenders for bathroom meters. Stoop, stoop. From success to the failure. Chapter 16, change your the state. Self-nurturing activities we covered in the previous step are a good start toward changing your emotional state. The more immersive the activity is, the more effective it will be at taking your mind off the failure that is lingering in your head. Think about it as putting mental distance between you and the problem. Provide transparency to people who handle it well and either deny it to people who don't handle it well or remove those people from the organization. The next thing Smiley remembered was lying in the hospital. The art of success. Leadership is the skill. Leaders are made. They are not born. They are made by hard effort, which is the price which all of us must pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude, to be kind, but not weak, to be bold, but not a bully, to be thoughtful, but not lazy, to be humble, but not timid, to be proud, but not arrogant, to have humor, but without the folly. Traction. Scorecard. With momentum building, the first main tool to implement is the scorecard. You need to develop your scorecard into a powerful predictive tool, a process that takes 1 to 3 months. Get a grip. The story of one company's successful implementation of the EOS system discussed in Traction. Leadership 101. Andy noticed that only the horses on the outside row moved up and down. The others stood lifeless, bolted to the floor. How can I effectively cast vision? You can seize only one you can see. Master your time, master your life. The breakthrough system to gain more results faster in every area of your life. The great breakthrough. One of the greatest medical breakthroughs of the 20th century was the discovery of penicillin by the Sir A in a laboratory experiment that failed. Every Monday on the matters. The Monday gets quiet. Life gets busy. We have work, school, family, friends, meetings, practice, games, grocery shopping, exercise, build, and so on. But we can't always blame our business on life, for our calendars don't fill themselves as we do. The book of question. Would you want to record everything you hear or see 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year in, year out? Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Rich people expect to succeed. They have confidence in their abilities. They have confidence in their creativity. And they believe that should the do hit the fan, they can find another way to succeed. Do. Better small talk. Talk to anyone. That's the power of free association and the practice. Resilience. Bounce back from whatever life throws at you. Packed with practical advice to help you get through tough times. By contrast, if you are high on the intuitive scale, you are more likely to go with your gut feeling. Keep calm for the ladies. Look for the good, not the evil in the conduct of members of the family. At the end of one's rope, at the limit of one's ability to cope. Do over. Make today the first day of your new career. Be regular and orderly in your life, like the Borgias, so that you may be violent and original in your work. 4 steps to building your future. To set up a podcast, you need a few key pieces of equipment: digital video camera or webcam. This can cost between $100 and $1,000 or more, depending on the quality of lens, memory size, and zoom features. Effortlessly small talk. How to learn how to talk to anyone, anytime, anywhere, even if you are painfully shy. A power pose is an standing position that represents a powerful stance. A classic example is the superhero pose: hands on your hips, chest out, head held high, and a feeling of dominance. The obstacle is the way, as though he were from another planet. The brain, the story of you. One of the worst events of the war happened in Srebrenica. Here, over the course of 10 days, 1,000 Bosnian Muslims, known as Bosniaks, were shot and killed. People buy you, the real secret to one matters most in business. Are there different variations of the same question that are more effective than others? Are there situations where you shouldn't ask a certain question? What are the anticipated answers? This discovery process will aid you in developing a comprehensive list. Speak with confidence. Overcome self-doubt. communicate clearly, and inspire your audience. The sniper system. Here is an important dynamic to understand. When we are talking, we feel like the more words equal more authority. When we are listening, we think the opposite. The more you say, the less people believe it. YouTube secret, YouTube secret. Even if they are offering a lot of money, don't agree to it if the monetization deal doesn't provide relevant, meaningful content for your loyal viewers. 10-minute toughness. When you make it a habit to use success logos after each practice or competition, you'll be utilizing the 7 principles on a regular basis. As the success log question are purposely designed with the principles in mind. Do less of the do, less of the be, and the more. Maybe you should talk to someone. This went on for weeks, and after their session, which also ended at the same time, they did exit through the interior door only to steal more glance at each other in the elevator before going their separate ways. Laws of building success. It is not a matter of whether you sell or not. It is only a matter of how good you are at it. Intelligence. I cannot cope with the many social situations I find myself in. Do I need the help of a psychiatrist? Intelligence, a gift of nature. Have you ever seen a bird you can call stupid? Have you ever seen an animal you can call idiotic? No, such things happen only to man. Something has gone wrong. Intelligence is intrinsic to life. Intelligence is a natural quality of life. Just as fire is hot and the air is invisible and the water flows downward, so is life for the intelligent. Intelligence is not an achievement, but you are born intelligent. Yeah, trees are intelligent in their own way. They have enough intelligence for their own life. Birds are intelligent, so are animals. In fact, what religion man mean by God is only this, that the universe is intelligence, that there is intelligence hidden everywhere. And if you have eyes to see, you can see it everywhere. Life is intelligence. Don't fire them up. Motivate yourself and your team. Not so fast. Snoozing wasn't going to do the job. We realized that the mechanism was needed for continued two-way communication. Selling wasn't our problem. We were selling just fine, but we were not plugging into our customers until they had something to complain about. Success is a choice. 10 steps to overachieving in business and life. That was the first time I had ever seen that. Most coaches wanted you to work hard on the court and win as many games as possible. Coach Pin at the Pitino wanted to also see us break out of the eggshell, break out, break out of the eggshell and mature. Ten powerful praise for positive people. Remember when you were little and an adult gave you a piece of candy or a small gift. Ultra learning, master hard skills, outsmart the competition, and accelerated your career. It was Van Gogh's mysterious and untimely death that cut short their artistic career that was so late to begin. Lafayette, we are here. We are paying our debt. Despite the official neutrality of the French government, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Business is people, a big whole. That's what has happened because the boss has gone away. Building a story of a brand. Clarify your message so customers will listen. Those who wore the shoes claimed a major factor in deciding to make the purchase was a sense of involvement with a larger movement. The power of your subconscious mind. This is the essence of the article as I recall it. An outstanding physician solved the problems of diabetes. Ethics 101. What every leader needs to know. How do you want to be treated? And once you identify those common characteristics, recognize them first in yourself and then in others, you hold the key that unlocks the golden rule. I want to be valued.